top of it.
Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Earth, that's not just our people, but everybody on the earth is going to tremble when they know Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, well, Yahweh Shai, but in the name of Yahweh, is going to show up to this earth.
That's right.
Yahweh in the name of Yahweh.
Yahweh Shai in the name of Yahweh. I don't know if I said it wrong.
No, because we're supposed to say his name. We're supposed to say the name of the Most High in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Well, I know what you're saying, though.
Right, right.
Verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it.
Ain't gonna be no day like the day of the Lord for that when Yahweh Hashem Yahshua shows up. And when I say it that way, for you particulars that try to nitpick at certain words, we can say Yahweh shows up to the earth in the name of Yahweh, or Yahweh Shai shows up in the name of Yahweh.
That's right.
That's when we say Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that's what that means. But there ain't gonna be no day like that. There might have been days that had a piece of this, had a piece of that, but it's all gonna be one big crazy day.
A young thug.
These are young thugs. When that shows up.
You don't even know what the hell that is.
You can't tell us man or woman.
You don't even know what that is.
I know what it is. That's gross.
Oh my goodness. Threw me off right there. Even to the years of many generations. That was all on that.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Son, what you got? I'm talking Amos 5. We'll go with you.
Amos 5.
Well, Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you?
Woe unto you, meaning woe means destruction unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Everybody wants it to be happy and peaceful, right? Because that's the only time that it's going to be peaceful, is when the Lord shows up. Matter of fact, hold that right quick. Grab.
It ain't going to be peaceful when he show up. No. It's going to be peaceful when he establishes his kingdom.
Right.
When he comes back, it's going to be all out war.
What you want, bro? Proverbs what?
Let me look and see what it's 29 and 2.
Yeah. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but the wicked.
Proverbs 29 and 2.
Go ahead.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right now, the wicked are bearing rule. Now, I'm going to tie this in so y'all understand this. Right now, there can't be no peace because the wicked is ruling. Go ahead and read that.
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked, which is you so-called Edomite, well, you Edomites, which is the so-called white man of the planet, you guys are ruling the earth right now. And you are the wicked of the Bible and the wicked of the earth.
Yep.
You are the ones that got the earth in ruin and in mourning. You're the ones that's destroying the earth even from yourself.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it?
If there's evidence that the so-called white man is that wicked, that's ruling the earth right now. Because he covered the face of our main judge, which is supposed to be Yahweh Shai, but they put this white man up, Cesare Borgia, as the Lord. When the Bible describes him, like this. This is how the Bible describes who you really call Jesus Christ. Not that one over there. This is how he's described. In the Bible, same Bible your pastor that got that in the background while he's serving it to y'all, the same book has that in there. Him described just like that. But that proves that the so-called white man and the wicked rule the earth. You can't bring that out again. Let's sit on that. Bring that out again for me and Proverbs.
When the righteous, okay, Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
The world is mourning because the wicked is ruling. The so-called white man is the wicked, and all his people from his lineage are the wicked, and they're ruling the earth right now. But everybody on the earth wants peace.
Hey, that's a cut to Nate in the IUIC. Because why are y'all trying to justify partying in the spirit of mirth when the devil and the wicked is ruling? You wanna hold the Passover and turn up and have a after-hour party Passover, and we still in captivity in Egypt. Why party in Egypt instead of waiting for deliverance out of Egypt to party?
Right.
You niggas want to party right now here in captivity. So that's a cut to y'all, man.
Yeah.
The wicked is ruling. Everybody's in mourning. Y'all the only ones that want to party, man.
Turn up.
You the only ones. You the only camp that want to turn up, man. Like everything is all good.
And just to say, Yahshua did a beautiful job on that.
Yeah.
When he called you out, you tried to switch up and say during the feast of unleavened bread. The feast of unleavened bread is not the Passover. That's why you can't get
Passover,
it's
but
part
it's
of it.
not the actual
What I'm saying,
the service.
Right, the Passover service is supposed to be serious and no happiness and partying in that.
Yeah.
Now, the next day, you can party all you want, as long as you ain't got that leaven in your house and in your bread.
Right.
That's fine. But so you can't put the story of the Feast of Unleavened Bread and the Passover together, an assembly of the Passover together.
Hey, and the Feast of Unleavened Bread, the first day and the last day of that feast is a Sabbath day.
Yep.
You know? And we know we ain't supposed to really do our own pleasure on the Sabbath day.
Yep.
But y'all want to make an excuse to turn up, man.
Right, like the world is turning up.
Like the world, man.
That proves you got the vibration of Esau on y'all.
Yep.
Because here's the thing, this is where I was going with it. The peace that we're supposed to be seeking for ain't coming yet. It ain't here yet. It'll be coming. But a lot of you niggas is fixed. Y'all wanna party now and have peace now. But the righteous aren't in authority. The righteous aren't on the earth right now. Running the earth right now. So you gotta wait. You should be mourning and trying to get yourself out of the worst and the perils that are coming.
That's right.
That's what you should be doing. That's why we're out here warning you, raising up the banner and blowing the trumpet to you. So you people wake up about your government, about your church ran government. I mean your government ran church. Because they do, even though you're supposed to separate church and state, they still work together for the elite's agenda. And the elite's got nothing nice for you.
That's right.
So when like the beginning of that verse said, but when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the Israelites of the Bible and righteousness rule the earth, that's when it's going to be a chance to have peace and rejoice. That's right. That's when it's supposed to happen. But not until then. Because like he's reading in Job, matter of fact, go ahead. That's it. Go back to Job. No, you was Job. I mean Amos, a lot. You and Amos. I'm done with Job. You and Amos.
Amos 5:18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Now, when the day of the Lord hits, it's going to be terrible and no day like it. Like it said in Joel, the 2nd chapter. It's going to be terrible and it's going to be darkness and all bad. It's going to be real bad. Nothing to be happy and singing for. Because if you've taken the time in this time before it happens to be all happy and singing and in a house of mirth, you ain't going to be ready mentally or spiritually or probably not even physically for when that day comes. What?
It says, for what end is it for you?
For what end is it for you? If you in the wrong, matter of fact, hold that. Grab Ecclesiastes the 7th chapter. I think 7 and 7. Or 7 and 8. I think 7 and 7. Ecclesiastes 7 and 7.
House of Mirth.
Nah, that's up at 4. Matter of fact, start at 4. I believe that's up 4.
Ecclesiastes
Let me make sure.
7 and 4.
Let me make sure.
Heart of the Wise.
Something weird. Something weird, bro. Start at 2.
Ecclesiastes 7 and 2.
I wanted 7.
It is better to go to the house of mourning
Uh-huh.
than to go to the house of feasting.
It's better to go to the house of mourning in captivity because you ain't free yet. This is about when you in captivity. We'll have those feasts when the righteous are in authority. We'll have that when the righteous are ruling the earth. There's gonna be plenty of time for that. We're gonna have forever for that. Keep reading.
And plus, because they tried to bring out to justify how they had joy and gladness during the Passover during the time of King Hezekiah. Well, first of all, we knew who we were back then. We had a righteous king ruling over us, which was King Hezekiah. He was a righteous king. He ruled over us and he restored us back to the Most High.
And he was trying to like, when Yahshua brought it out, he was trying to keep that custom that we had because we couldn't keep it when it was supposed to be kept.
Yeah. Because the priests, a lot of them were unclean.
They couldn't get clean in time.
They couldn't get clean in time, and they was thinking, well, shit, maybe we should just wait till next year to have this Passover. But King Hezekiah, he prayed to the Most High on their behalf, and the Lord told him, it's okay, go ahead and tell them that I've actually cleansed them, and now they're able to come and hold my high holy day. And it made them so happy that they celebrated with joy and gladness and instruments for 2 weeks straight.
But a lot of you niggas are still dirty. Lord ain't cleansed y'all yet.
Exactly.
He ain't sanctified y'all yet. You know? It's something to rejoice for once we've been cleansed and sanctified. But not all of us have.
Plus, his King Hezekiah's father, he was a wicked ruler, man. He had the southern kingdom under heavy idolatry. So you think they were clean enough to even keep the Passover? That's why when Hezekiah rose up in his stead and restored everything, the Levites and the tribes, they pretty much felt relief, and they were very happy that they were able to keep the Passover again. And they didn't keep it during the first month like you're supposed to. They kept it on the second month. And they kept the feast. They kept the celebration of it for 2 weeks instead of 1 week.
And he said, and there would not be a Passover like this time since there was peace.
Exactly.
A happy Passover or a Feast of Unleavened Bread, because it wasn't a Passover.
Right.
The Feast of Unleavened Bread since we was in the Kingdom of Solomon.
Hey, so that was the only exception with the Lord at that time.
Right.
We ain't in that time now.
We ain't in a time like that time.
Exactly.
This is right before the calm before the storm. This is right when the war, when you should be girding up your loins and arming up yourself with spiritual abilities, so to speak, spiritual gifts or whatever you got to protect yourself.
That's right.
That's what this time is for. This ain't the since we got a moment, let's party up. This ain't that. You're gonna burn out all your energy.
This ain't no Israelite party, man.
Right. You gonna tap into Esau's type shit right before you go to war with Esau? That don't make no sense. He gonna overtake you. You gotta be in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, or who you want to call Christ in this moment.
It is better to go to the house of mourning than it is to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay into his heart.
Right. You will take it to heart and be serious about it when you understand the difference. Because if you're in captivity, you ain't nothing to rejoice over. You're happy when you die, like it said in the first verse. You're happy when you pass away out of this captivity.
Hey, like certain brothers say, certain brothers be saying, like the brothers in Texas, why are you celebrating before you get into the end zone?
Right.
You know, you celebrate too early to the point where before you even get to the end zone, you fumble and drop the ball.
That happens.
Hey, literally, right? You fumble and
You drop the ball, man.
before you cross the
No,
goal
you
line.
wait till you get into the end zone and then you do your little dance or whatever, man. We ain't made it to the end zone yet. We ain't in Jerusalem.
Right. We ain't even in the chariots yet.
Right.
America ain't even, martial law ain't hit yet.
Right.
What's wrong with you niggas, man? Y'all do the same
Jake's still
shit.
getting shot there.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all do the same niggas you trying to put in them soup kitchens is getting frozen out of some of these places now. Is getting shot down the streets. So what's the point for all of that? Ain't no reason to celebrate. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance the heart is made better.
Because there's a balance to that. There's a time to laugh, but there's also a time to have sorrow.
But really, really, brother, a lot of brothers, if we do laugh, is to keep from being bitter.
Right.
You know?
That's why we drink
Sometimes,
yada.
that's why we just loosen up, drink a little bit. We might have a few brothers around. We might laugh and joke amongst each other about certain things. But really, we still in our sorrow, man, because we know what we got to deal with.
Yeah.
You know?
We take our happy moment, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to say
balance
happy,
it. Yeah.
but yeah, we try to keep. We don't want to be glum all the time.
Right.
We try to keep a balance because if you have too much sorrow on yourself, it's gonna seem hopeless. But hope is something for you to look forward to. So we rejoice in looking forward to something, but we ain't out there, yeah, like this is it. I ain't ever been weak. You weak now. You ain't got your bodies of glory. You ain't been translated yet.
Esau wake your whole household up with the AR-15.
Yep.
You, your wife, and your children, and let's see how strong you're gonna be then.
Yep.
He could do that to you, and you can try to tell Esau you ain't weak when he got them big ass assault rifles pointed at you, and your wife. You can tell him that.
Your kids
and your children. You know. All it is with you niggas is self-glory, man.
Yep.
You don't want to glory Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You want to place glory on yourself, man.
Right. You don't want to wait to be glorified by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You still trying to get glory to these men that watch our videos. Y'all still think numbers is where it's at. There's a set number. And if y'all trying to get those numbers all yourself, you don't control that. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua controls those numbers. And he controls the spirit that those men of those numbers are supposed to be in.
Right.
It's better to go to the house of mourning than laughter, right? What did he say?
Well, this one here, it's better to be in, sorrow is better than laughter. For the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better.
Yeah, because now if you up high all the damn time, it's going to be like an even plane. But if you have balance and you have your highs and your lows, when you come down to the low, there's always something to come up to. Like y'all trying to give away some of the glory for the kingdom. There ain't nothing to glory for yet. Yeah, you may be happy that you got some of this knowledge, you know, but this ain't nothing yet. Ain't nobody made it. Glory when you make it. Glory when we get to the kingdom. That's when you need to be laughing. I can't wait, Lord willing. I don't want to run this up. We in the chairs. But hey, hey, taste that. You think that one out of that port I was drinking was something where that's 1982 bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon, whatever. Hey, taste this. You know, that's when you're going to be laughing and rejoicing in that time. But jump to just keep going.
So, okay, I was going to say, keep going on. Verse 4. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
Keep going.
y'all bunch of fools. We're the wise. Yeah, we're the wise because we're waiting, man. Yep. We ain't been delivered yet, so we're still mourning, man. Hey, the scriptures say in the first chapter, the more you increase knowledge, the more you increase sorrow. Yep. All right. So we're in the house of mourning because the more knowledge we get, the more we see all the wickedness and all the BS, the more we know we gotta face more oppression. You know? We are facing oppression, man. That's oppression in itself to understand and know how everything is supposed to be, when everything is the opposite of what it is.
Right.
You know?
We gotta be, cause you niggas, I gotta call y'all some niggas, man.
They are niggas.
Yeah, you niggas is trying to be accepted into the world.
That's what they do with this rap shit.
Yeah, y'all want that worldly view on me. But this ain't about that. You have to completely be separated from that old man that was once in the world. With all that happiness and mirth and partying and bullshit and whatever else you was doing. Once you separate yourself, the best of your spirit will be able to understand those happy moments and those laughter moments. But it will be surrounded by sorrow.
A wise man doth scarcely smile, man.
Yep.
You know? We ain't gonna be in that party. Let's go hit up this party. Let's go dance. Let's pop bottles. Let's get a DJ to come out and pour up and make food. Like your brother Yashawam, y'all got lamb macaroni and shit. Styrofoam cups and blue cups and
Sluck, y'all.
Solo cups.
Yeah, man.
Sluck, y'all. I want to say this. We smile, but we smile amongst each other.
Right.
Because we happy to be around each other because we thinking likewise.
Like minded. Exactly.
That's when we smile.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Because when we're around each other, our hope is built up, our faith
Our
is built up.
spirits are built up.
Yep, amongst each other. Keep reading.
And we're
bro.
glad to see each other.
Yeah.
Verse 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise.
And we're, like the brother said, we're the wise rebuking you. We're trying to correct you. Hey, get in the right spirit. If I knew that we all on the front line together and y'all over there laughing, hey, niggas, all right, brothers, whatever, hey, get right, get ready. Get serious. We about to go to battle. We going to war right now. Ain't nothing to be laughing about. We ain't won the game yet. It's time to fight now. Quit laughing. Ain't nothing funny. Let's get busy.
Fuck you partying for?
The first person, if I was on the other side, the first person I'll take out is that big mouth laughing. I'll take that person out first. They
Cut
ain't
it
ready.
all out.
They easy target that ain't ready. Keep going, bro.
Verse 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
Uh-huh.
It's an Israelite party. It's an Israelite party. Burgers and fringes. Have fun. Have fun. You know. I ain't never been a weak Jew. All that bullshit, man. That shit is whack, man. That shit is whack, man. We here to rebuke that spirit. All right. We gonna rebuke that spirit, man. We gonna talk shit about it. We gonna rebuke it. All right. We gonna speak ill of it because it ain't the spirit to be in. All right. We in the house of mourning, man. We ain't gotten the victory yet, man. You know. We ain't got out of captivity yet.
That's right.
So when we have our Passover, we reflect on not only what we went through in ancient Egypt, but what went through what went down in this Egypt and what's going on today.
Wait, do y'all not eat the bitter herb at y'all Passover?
Yeah, what does that remind you
No,
of?
because that ain't going to make you smile.
In the mentality of what our people go through now and back then. That's what that is supposed to represent, the bitterness of our captivity.
Also the bitterness of Yahweh Shai, the pain of Yahweh Shai.
Right, that he went through.
That he went through.
Right, to get us to this point.
And when you thinking about the way he died for us, man, how the basically what happened to him when he went through that excruciating pain, when he got nailed on the cross, will you start partying after putting that in your mind?
No.
Yeah.
Is that
Our Lord just, somebody, bro, our Lord just got tortured and killed. And you're going to be, hey, you happy about that?
right?
What nothing to be happy about that for? There's nothing to be happy about that. You should all have a tear in your eye about it.
Another thing is in these Passovers, it's always one time when there's a nigga revealed in the Passover. A Judas Iscariot, man.
Yep.
So what you doing partying and bullshitting, and you don't know that there's probably a nigga in that room with you that's not worthy to drink of the Lord's cup and partake of the Lord's Passover. Sup of the Lord, man.
The nigga on the mic rapping.
Or the nigga
That goes, you can start with him.
left the nigga on the mic.
And the DJ.
Right, man.
Right.
Y'all niggas ain't even really worthy of taking of the Lord's Passover. The way y'all turning the Lord's solemn assembly into an abomination.
Yeah, y'all, man, we know how y'all get y'all money, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
shouldn't, I mean, if
Yeah,
you gathering money, you gathering money, but you shouldn't be charging newcomers that's trying to build their faith up by charging them camp starter kits and all of that. Come on now, that ain't right.
I heard they supposedly they charge $500 to $1,000 to go to eat at to go to the Pesach.
What? Read
Yeah.
that again, then I want you to read this one. We're going to talk about it. Read 5.
Ecclesiasticus 7 verse 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
The Hebrew Israelites.
For the crackling of the horns under the pot, so is thorns under the pot, so is the laughter of the fool. This is also vanity.
Yep.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart.
If you're wise, you wouldn't be in that laughter mentality right before the war kicks off.
That's right.
You be in a man oppressive, you be mad up to oppressive, your oppressor thinking about all that he brought you through, so you can take that vengeance out on him when the war kick off.
That's true. This whole Esau and Jacob thing.
Yeah.
So Esau is hairy and red and ruddy, right?
Yeah,
Jacob,
Esau is the son, like this guy right here.
the
He's
mother
Esau.
loved Jacob. The
That guy
mother
right
loved
there,
Jacob.
he's Esau.
The mother loved Jacob and the father loved Esau because he didn't get him games.
Yeah, he was looking
Yeah.
tough, right?
Yeah. But they were brothers, correct?
Yeah, they were
So
brothers.
that means that black people are brothers, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, by
The Bible
line.
says that
He's
Eve
evil
was
twin brother.
responsible for everything living, correct?
Say that again.
The Bible says that Eve was responsible for everything that's living, correct?
Eve.
Eve.
No, where it say that at?
She's responsible for bringing death to the earth.
It say, through the woman is the beginning of sin, and through her we all
We know
die.
that, we know that. She
So
was
how
seduced-
did
she
you
was
come up
seduced
with
by the serpent.
how did you come up with what you just
She was
said
just
then? If
seduced
you
by the
knew that,
serpent.
if
She
you
was seduced by the
if you
serpent,
knew
correct?
that, how did you just come up with what you
She
said
was-
before
It's in
that?
the Bible. It says Eve was responsible for everything
Where?
living. Acts
No.
chapter 17.
Where?
It's not in the
What?
Bible.
I know it's Acts chapter 17 and verses.
Hey, that's the scripture that he would call for that chapter.
No.
Because
Actually,
in that
Yeah.
chapter, you had all people that were lost. And they came up with
I
they
know
had all
what
types of
verse.
philosophy.
It's that Eve was responsible for everything living.
So why
No.
you supposed things you don't know about?
Yeah, you can't do that,
Why
man.
you supposed things you don't know about?
So I mean,
You don't even have a Bible to look for it yourself.
what translation you have?
We have the King James Version, 1611.
Oh, that's the Old English.
We have the whole real Bible.
The Old English. The Old English.
Yeah,
King
yeah.
James. King James
Yeah,
was
so what version do you find?
King James.
If you do.
I read the Bible. I'm just saying, you said you have the King James though. That's a white man though.
Which version?
No,
No, it ain't.
So
You're wrong again. That's two.
So you always see stuff you don't know about. So if King James was a white man,
That's
why
Jake's
was it
problem.
condemned white people? We
Condemn
know,
white
hold
people.
on. It condemns them and overnight. If the so-called white man that's running the earth today, does he run the earth today? White man run the earth today? Yes or
They're gonna
no?
put
We have
I
evil
just want to
Jews in
get let
Africa
the
too.
people see him
But
for a
does
hot
he run
second.
the earth? They dress in a suit and tie.
Yeah,
like
get off
that.
of it.
Black man dressed in a suit and tie too though.
But who
Look at P.
created-
Why does he?
Look at P. Diddy.
Why does he? Why does he?
As a uniform or an outfit.
So we're gonna go back to Africa and have our spirit structure.
No. You might go back, but we ain't.
We'll go back to Africa.
No.
But the Africa's not part of it. They're not part of it though.
Exactly.
They're not. I know. I read that. They're not, but you
Slow down, bro. Slow down.
You
Hold on,
include
slow down.
Hispanics.
Slow down for just a second. Slow down.
and they
Let me
more
tell you
racist than the
something.
white man.
Hold on, bro.
They
Slow
don't
down
like
for a
you.
second. Slow
Them
down.
Mexicans don't like you, man.
It ain't about them liking us.
Don't like them Mexicans don't like you. They so racist. They more racist than the white
They
man.
don't say that they are brother though.
They more racist than the white man.
They don't
They
say
more
that they're the
racist than
children
the
of
white
God.
man.
They don't say that they're the
You
children
don't
of God.
understand.
and
You
you
don't
exclude
understand
Africans.
divide and conquer. You don't understand divide and conquer.
You don't.
Blacks were against blacks. The white man did that.
Bloods and Crips. That's the
Bloods
white
and
man doing
Crips.
that shit.
They kill each other more than the white man
Okay,
did.
so you said that's white man. Oh,
Yes.
I see what you're saying.
Yes.
And it's a problem.
Actually, you're right. You're correct. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
So what do you think?
But hey,
And who set that up?
Everything has an
slavery,
origin.
Who set that up?
who started slavery? Where did slavery start?
Slavery was before the transatlantic slave trade.
Blacks were enslaved and black before white men came over there, man.
Hold on. Let me tell you something real. Before there was a white man on the planet, the Most High God set up somebody to rule and somebody to serve them.
Serve.
Which means slave, right?
I know
That's
slavery
always,
comes
there's
from
no,
slaves.
if you're
Slavery,
in
slaves,
power,
slavery.
think about something. If I have children, right, I'm gonna use my children as slaves. If I have children, why would I ever pick up dog shit when I got serious? Why would I ever do this?
Why would I ever cut my grass when I got a son to cut my grass? Wash my car.
That is a
It's the
purpose for
same
that.
thing, bro. You're gonna always have
It's out of
service.
order now, though. But it's out of order now.
We can't continue to blame the white man for this.
Why can't you?
But no, why?
We
Wait,
can't
wait, wait.
continue to blame.
Go to
We can't continue to blame the white man for this.
Hold on. Look what the Bible says.
know, that's
Look what the Bible says.
Ezekiel
Because
35.
it wasn't his fault that we went into slavery, but look what he did after. Look what he did with it. It's gonna say.
Does it say what the black man did after too, though?
No, it's
Look at the murder rate of shit.
I got it right here. I got it right here.
You got that?
Ezekiel 35 and
Deuteronomy 28, 14. You get whatever you got.
Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
The white man has had a perpetual hatred for all them people on that
It
side.
says thou. It didn't say the white man.
Because it's talking to those people
Talking
on the
to
side.
these people, bro. You
They
gotta
just said the white
hold
man.
on, bro.
No.
Now you twist
What
the
he's
scriptures.
quoting, hold on, what he's quoting is from
What does it say
Ezekiel
the white
35.
man?
He's reading Ezekiel 35.
Give me the white man. Said
It's talking about, he's talking about
Hey, man, you know what we
nation
finna
of people
do?
he addresses.
We finna let this nigga go in here. We finna let you go. Cause you don't wanna, you ain't come up here to learn. You came up here to try to teach us. You can't teach us, nigga. You can't teach us.
That big ball spot in the back of his head.
Go ahead and go get destroyed with Esau. You ain't up here to learn. You thinking you gonna teach us. You can't teach us nothing.
You don't twist the scriptures, though.
I'm reading the scriptures.
You twisted the scriptures.
I'm not twisting it. You don't even wanna hear
Who
it.
is thou?
You
I
thou.
say the white man.
Get on out of here, nigga. Get out of here, nigga, and go and die.
So hand join in hand.
Go and die.
You will be punished along with that white man.
The rest of your hair gonna fall out this week.
That's what's gonna happen to
And
niggas
you're going to
like
get a
you.
bigger
Get on out of here. Get on, nigga. Get on. Get on. We don't need you. The Lord don't need you. Get on, nigga. Get
He
on.
didn't do this? Hey, so
Get
the
on.
Did the white man do this yesterday?
No, he love that shit. Get on. Hey, that nigga don't want to learn. He think he knows something. Get on out of here. Go eat your eggs and bacon, nigga. Get on.
For you.
Go eat your breakfast. Go eat your night breakfast, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this.
gonna
We
deal
don't.
with that
We,
nigga
this
no
ain't
more.
no
I'm
black
done.
thing. This ain't nothing like that.
You
It
can't
ain't
teach
about
us
no
shit.
Skin color. It's about stupid ass niggas not getting right versus.
You wonder why your hair falling out.
Warn you.
Quit eating that pork, nigga.
Hey, that nigga got a voluptuous fucking big,
George
big,
Jefferson.
he got a big ass,
Nigga 30 years
bagel-sized
old.
patch in the back of his
Old
head.
ass 60-year-old
I was
man
done with
haircut.
him, man. I'm like, fuck him.
Nah, he was on some bullshit.
Get your ass
He
out of
couldn't
here.
even listen.
He didn't want to listen. He
The
wanted to
point that we're
scoff.
out here is to wake up our people that want to get this, that's meant to get it. If you don't want to get it, the hell with you. We don't care about you. We ain't out here for you. We out here to wake up those that this is for. That's it. Those that it makes sense to. Those that are willing to do what the Lord told them to do, according to the Bible.
Think he
But
gonna
you know
teach
what?
us.
This thing,
your ass
it kind of makes you angry, but really, we shouldn't even be angry about
I
that
ain't
type
mad.
of shit, man.
I ain't mad at all.
It's prophesied 2/3 of niggas is supposed to be just like him.
Every time I see
That's
two
what
black
make you
niggas
mad.
like that,
Yeah.
I feel I get a better chance.
You
I
ain't
have a
lying.
better chance of
Yeah.
life.
I feel that way, bro.
And that gives
That's what. That's
Hey,
competition.
niggas like that is necessary, man.
Shit.
Dudes like that is necessary in this thing, man.
I
Come
ain't
up
even
here,
gonna
Scoffer.
curse your dumb ass. You
I'm
don't even deserve it.
I'ma curse your ass.
No, he don't need it.
He
He
already
already
got
destroyed.
some.
He
Motherfucker.
already
Bad
cursed.
hair. We think we got bad haircut. You got a
Yeah.
real fucked up ass haircut. How you losing on this side and in the world?
And you
got
by
no
yourself
spiritual
out
body
here.
And you losing on
Out here
the
by
world.
yourself in Vegas.
Well, yeah,
Get
why
out
you
of
in
here.
Vegas alone? Your woman probably freaking off right
Yeah.
now if you got one.
I doubt it.
I'm here trying to teach us.
Okay,
Get out of here, nigga.
That might have been a hair mic, man. You never know. That could have possibly been a damn hair mic.
It's the truth.
That's the truth. That's what he really
That's the
looks like.
truth. Read it. I see she deaf. So she needs a breath. She needs a
Silent.
Yeah, man.
that's the Lord. Read them verses.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Let's go
Keep
back.
going.
What was,
I had somebody.
I was right here at Ezekiel.
go back to
Oh,
Ecclesiastes.
Ezekiel, yeah, forget about him.
Okay.
Forget about that.
Go back to Ecclesiastes.
I got you.
Yeah, it wasn't for that nigga, man.
She wants some
he wasn't
dialogue.
gonna get it.
She wants some dialogue. What was that? Ecclesiastes? What was that?
I don't know why you even told her that. I don't know why you told her that.
Okay, Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad.
And niggas like that, that think it's all sweet what Esau put you through. Like we was gonna read it, I should have had you read it anyway in Ezekiel, but to roughly paraphrase it, it says, because when our iniquity had an end, Esau perpetuated his hatred toward us because he had an everlasting hatred for the children of Israel.
You gotta watch a nigga when he come up and says Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
Every time a nigga say that, you already know what that is, man.
Because the
And then
brothers
they
of
to that Esau is y'all brother.
Yeah.
Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, everything you said was off. The whole style was
I was
off.
done with him, bro. I couldn't take him no more.
No, you was right. But for camera edification and for his dumbass edification to get his warning, because he think it lines up, because he think he in peace now. He's happy with this slavery shit that he gotta go through because he think he made it.
That's why I'm glad
I'm
he
in
got
Vegas
sold
on
on
vacation or wherever the hell I'm doing in my life. And
Long
I'm
live
cool.
that.
I'm free. But when
niggas-
martial law catches his ass,
Right.
what you gonna say?
And niggas make sure they say what they say when they getting up the block.
Yeah.
You know, as long as he's
Because the
shouting
wicked
and
flee when
not
no man
speak,
pursue it.
He got to say what he got to say and get up the block. Because he knew if he would have stayed here longer, he would have got dealt with. And what the brother was reading Ezekiel, he tried to say that he's twisting the scripture, but he didn't understand the
word
context.
thou.
Yeah, he didn't understand the context of the scripture.
He was looking for a way out.
That's it.
Yeah,
And we gave him one. We gave him
Look,
one.
he was
Get
saying,
your ass out of
oh,
here.
wait, it said thou. It didn't say the white man.
If he would have read the first verse, it said it was talking to Mount Seir and Esau.
That was enough to get him out of here,
The
bro.
Edomites
That
or the
was
so-called white man. We would have brought that out
But
to
then
him.
how long would it have to take without his dumb ass listening to break down where Mount Seir, who's Mount Seir, and why they're called Mount Seir?
He didn't want none of that.
He didn't want none
He
of
didn't want
it.
none of it. It's too much knowledge for a simple ass head.
That's why I believe he was either a Hamite or a nigga with the spirit of the Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, he had
Oh, he had that.
Stockholm
He could have
Syndrome.
been African with Stockholm
Mexicans are more racist than they are. You know?
And it's easy. They ain't right.
Basically, he's basically taking all the heat off the so-called white man for his
Everything.
wickedness.
Right.
Everything.
You know?
But even though we was trying to give him the understanding that, hey, the so-called white man is who perpetuated all of this.
Yeah, man.
It's who set it up. He didn't remind us, hey, y'all brothers, hey, Negroes and natives and Hispanics, y'all brothers, y'all cool. All y'all in captivity. All y'all in the ghettos together. All y'all fighting over the same bullshit. That book is yours, all of y'all.
Like Lord willing, that nigga be the next victim of Black Lives Matter, man.
Yeah.
Lord willing, he be the next person that Jake get in the streets for, man.
Hey, he might be the next nigga ran over up the block from here.
That nigga might get on a hoverboard and it blow up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Go back
Real
and read that
talk.
right quick.
Yeah, go back.
Ecclesiastes 7,
Then I want to
7.
Well, we supposed to party and have an Israelite party.
When niggas like that going around saying Esau, it ain't Esau's fault.
Yeah.
It ain't his fault. Why y'all mad at him? Because he is the forefather of all this wickedness. Because that same, I'm gonna go deep real quick without going into it. He's the forefather of who deceived Eve through the spirit and all the way down. That's why, because you want to say it's all Eve or whatever. No, he's the guy that started this whole shit and deceived Eve and to the point where she created death on the earth, and we gotta go through this life like this.
And then it said it was going to be enmity between her seed and his seed. Talking about the serpent.
Yep.
So who's the serpent? The seed of the serpent is the so-called white man. The reincarnations of Eve and a serpent, you know what I'm saying, and then trickling down to the nations, you know, Cain and Abel, Jacob and Esau, it all trickles down. And that enmity is still there to this very day.
Negro
That simpleton
and it's
couldn't
not just
understand that.
Negroes. This is the part that stupid niggas like that don't get. The white man don't just hate blacks. They hate Mexicans too. But they'll act like they're cool with Mexicans to get them to hate Negroes. The moment Mexicans or Hispanics act like they like Negroes, you in the same boat. They hate you again to your face like they hate Negroes to their face.
There's a brother, I forget who where he is. He's at a fair and he's giving interviews, walking around with his camera and his phone, and he's asking Hispanics who they think they are. Do y'all think y'all black, white, Asian? There was something else. And they all kept saying we Latino, and the dude had to explain to him ain't no such thing.
Right.
That is that's a culture.
That's not a
That's not a nationality. And do you know there was not one Hispanic who knew who the hell they was?
They don't know.
They have no idea.
Blacks and Negroes don't know who the hell they are either.
They-
White
but-
men
but-
know who he
Half
is.
of them was saying, like white. They was saying
Yeah.
white.
Yeah, the girls,
They
they think
they
about that.
identify with Esau.
And then when they ask them the question, so you think you white? They like, no.
yeah.
So why would you say that?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They so confused
And that whole
because that
racial shit,
confused them.
right? And that whole racial shit is really with the gangs, man.
Yep.
Them gangbangers, they do that bullshit because that starts in the penitentiary.
Yep.
Because it's always somebody in the prison system that's trying to basically divide and conquer, man.
Hey, and I'll say this for the prison system. Oh, there you go. The prison system. If the Negroes and the Latinos got together in the prison system, they'd overthrow the prison. The whole prison, they would overthrow every other clique in the prison.
But because they think they more closer to Caesar Borgia than the blacks in the prison, they can't get together.
That's why the other side of that whole thing you brought about the Latinos, when you find out that, because every Latino want to describe the Lord, that Caesar Borgia image of the Lord, as somebody, he could have been Hispanic or Middle Eastern or whatever, right? But when you realize he is a dark-skinned black man, Negro-looking man, that's when you go sit on yourself. And it ain't gonna change the fact that that's still the head of your tribe.
That's it.
The head of your nation. That ain't gonna change that you're still a part of it. You Latinos can act like we ain't out here for y'all too. We out here for y'all too.
That's right.
That same black man that you call, that you literally call Jesus, that really is a black man, he's the head of your tribe too. He's here to come save some of you also.
Jesus is not his
Technically-
name.
Hey, technically, the other tribes are Judites too.
Right.
Just to be is a little
Right,
deep,
right,
but
right.
the other
Because
tribes,
Isaac was,
because you think about it, all the tribes come out of the waters of Judah. The Most High place is named in Judah.
That's right.
All right. And before the tribes came on the scene, you had Jacob. Jacob fathered all the tribes. So we all came technically from one father, man.
yeah.
You know.
He started dividing it up when it came to the mothers and the
Yeah.
different sons.
We come out of the waters of Judah, man. So really, technically, we're all Jews, but the Most High had to split His people up into different nations.
Because of the different personalities.
You know,
Different
the
characters.
Lord, yeah, man, He deal with variety, man.
Yeah.
But
You
the-
can always.
But that was a cut to that nigga because he said, well, the Mexicans are more racism. No. Shit,
They more confused.
niggas hate each other more than the damn near. Yeah, man. Niggas, Chicago is a prime example.
Yeah.
So you can't really say that the shift blame off the white man. The white man created those conditions for our people to fall in that line, man.
And he does that. It's a classic move. You point the finger at somebody else. Hey, look what he doing to you. Even though you gave him a gun and
Sleight
whatever
of
else to
hand.
do that to you.
Yeah.
Sleight
You
of hand.
slide a hand, and then you wipe back as you dust your hands off, get the dirt off your hands, the blood off your hands. Nobody realized you were the one really responsible for them being against each other. That's the tactics he used. Yeah? Exactly. Finish that up.
Verse 8.
Read that again.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning of thereof.
It ain't the end yet. The same thing, but the end is not yet. It's only the wars and rumors of wars and commotions and nations rising against nations and earthquakes in diverse places. That's the only part we at. But the end is not yet. So it's nothing to be. The end is when we get in them chairs and come back down and start really rejoicing on the earth. That's when the end is then. That's when we've already taken the white man down, and now we end up putting him in chains to go to work.
That's right.
That's when the end switched over. It ain't there yet. He's still running shit. He can still pop you niggas, man. And take you off this planet. Finish that verse and go back to what you got.
Better is the end of a thing than the beginning of thereof. And the patience in the spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
Right, the patient Because we're patiently waiting to rejoice in happiness when we get into the kingdom. Or at least when we see Yahushua show up. If he shows up, we're going to rejoice then, and then we're going to praise his name then. Lord, when we get chosen up out of this. You know? But we're going to wait till then to rejoice. We ain't going to rejoice. Oh, yeah, I ain't been no weak Jew. I got Israelite party song. We got burgers and fringes and whatever else.
The only song we supposed to be singing is this word, man.
Yep,
That's the new song.
Yep.
That's the only relevant song Israel needs to be singing. Anything outside of that, the Most High is not hearing it.
And what did Ezekiel say this song was of? Lamentations, mourning and woes.
That's right.
That's what, this is not a happy, this is the blues. We're singing a blues song here.
That's right.
This ain't no happy song. You can't have nobody else. You can't have Pharrell with that happy beat singing the blues song. It don't go together. This is a blues song right now. When we get in the kingdom, that's when all that happy, joy gonna be going on. Right now, I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Now go back to Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. So what?
Read this.
Proverbs 3 and 34. Surely he scorneth the scorner.
That's the Yahushua scorning y'all through us. We gotta scorn you simple niggas, man. We gotta correct you. We gotta rebuke you. Because you won't. Simple niggas like that, simple niggas like IUIC, and polite and all you off-brand ass niggas, man. Let's offer the spirit of Yahweh Shemel. If y'all ain't right with that, we gotta get on you. We don't give a fuck what these heathens is doing, man. We care about what our people do.